Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. And today I'm doing an unexpected day live because I have a sick boy at home. He's got a pretty heavy cold, raised blades in his throat, so not so good. So my husband's off doing some things today. Let me mute my other screen here. So I'm in charge at home. Hey Helen, hey Ruth, thanks for joining. So yeah, as I was saying, unexpected day to be at home, but we've got to look after our sick kids. So he is currently amused, resting with a cup of lemon ginger tea with a bit of honey. So he is happily chilling and resting and getting better. Hey Deborah. So today I am here to play with, oh, you made it home. Oh, that's good word. That's great. Hey Pamela. So we're playing again with the Good Morning Magnolia bundle. Oh, well, not bundle, stamp set, because I don't have the dies, and this is something I wanted to show you today. Hey Kathy. So I'll be using the Magnolia punch but covering up the flower, and we'll just be using the, where is it? Oh, I have my finger over it. They're thinking of you sentiment. Hey Jeannie. Yes, but I am making my own Magnolia flower because I didn't buy the dies, and I sort of did it on purpose because I thought if I'm going to make a 3D flower, running the die 50 bazillion times for a class through the die cut machine is not my kind of fun. So I'm using the perennial flower punch and the hot air balloon punch to make a flower. So I've already sort of partially done one here in class where I've stamped it, and then we'll cover up the bin middle.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that is not good at all, word. Oh, make sure you put in some eye drops so your eye doesn't get dry and itchy. So this is the card we will be making, and you can see I've made the flower. Now this one, I worked out something. Even though I can use Mossy Meadow and use blends on top of it on Whisper White paper, you can't do the same thing with the pattern paper. I've lost all my lines. So I'll be stamping in black, in the Memento black, and then colouring over. So this is the card we'll be making. And I'm using the very last of my perennial flower centers. So let's get flipped around and get started, because whilst it looks like an intricate card, howdy Angie, hey Julie, I'm surprising you all being here on Monday. So let's, I've got a bit of a mess here. Hey Linda. I've only just started and I'm already creating a craft lunch. Those of you that are on here regularly are aware of my craft lunches, and it was so funny that I found the meme craft lunch and I went, oh my god, I've got to share that with everyone. Okay, I've got my punches lined up there, although I don't think that's a good spot. I'll move them in a sec. Hello, Miss Espuno. Thank you for joining. Yes, Esther and I have nicknames for each other. Long story. Let's get, I am. I'm now, don't flip me off, word. I know. That's okay. You're not late. We're about to start crafting, Jennifer, and we will get moving. So be back in a sec. Hey Emma, thank you for joining. I hope everyone's having a good Monday. I'm cold today, so you might hear my little heater in the background because I'm cold. But you know, nothing really new there with me being cold. It's just a fact of life when you've lost a person and a bit off you. So, yeah. I think we're all good. Well, now, tell me how my connection's going, because I can always change connection if required. Oh, did I miss an Emily coming in? Okay. Oh, hello, Miss Shirley. Great. We're going fine. Turn off my light. Right. Now that I'm flipped, I won't get flipped off by anyone, will I? Oh, you can just see down my desk. Good connection. That's good to know. Great. I know, I feel like I just got a message from Miss Shirley. Good morning, Mrs. Newman. How are you? You ready to get crafty this morning? Because that's what we're doing. Okay. Now I'm going to move these punches so we can get rid of a bit of shadow there. That's a bit better now. So what I'm going to start with, so these are the two patterns that we're using from the Magnolia Lane stamp set. So I could use that side as my layering piece, but I prefer the Mossy Meadow side. So I don't need that at the moment. So I'll pop that aside here. Hopefully it doesn't end up in my bin. Now I have I've been using this Magnolia quite a lot. Oh, it's Esther, right, Jen, not a problem at all. So I've been using this stamp quite a lot. So it's actually currently just living on one of my Stamparatus plates until I finish making all the videos with you girls, and then it will go back in the box. But for the moment, that's where it's living. Hello, Mr. Fort. Thanks for joining me on this fine Monday morning or Sunday night for many of you. Now, I'm going to pop in this piece of paper, and I do just want to pop it over just a touch, and I will peel. These big stamps, you've got to use a lot of effort to pull it off, but that's okay. So I sort of want it a bit like so. Every card that I've done like this has turned out a touch differently, just because of the placement. Because this will technically be the third time with me making this card. Hi there, have to watch later. Oh, you're in the car. Don't spend up too big, otherwise Mr. Newman may say some things. Because I tell you, I've been buying some things like clothes to clothe my body, my shrinking body. Now, when I'm inking up, I'm not getting the inside of the flower. What I'm interested in inking up is the leaves and the stems. If I get the flower, that's all good and well, but we're covering it up, so we don't actually need to stamp it. I have got it in a few bits here. Okay, ink is way, because that's the evil ink in my house, because I tend to normally get it all over my hands. Right, just putting in on pressure in those areas, and I have some nicely stamped leaves, which is exactly what I was after. Possibly not the ink on the back of that piece of paper. Right, I will clean up the Stamparatus later. Oh my God, Miss Denise. Hello, Miss Rose. Hello, Miss Linda. Wow, we are having a proper crafting party. I've got Jason who's just joined. Wow, maybe I shouldn't go to work on a Monday more often. Don't know how my boss will feel about that, but hey, I've got a sick kid. It's valid. Okay, I am just going to grab my scrap of paper that I currently can't reach. Okay, scrap of paper. I'm just going to colour in these leaves very messily with my Mossy Meadow Stampin' Right markers, Stampin' blends. So what I'm going to go in and do, I want the brush end. Hello, Christy. I know Lachlan's sick, Denise. He's got a cold and his balance isn't playing nicely, so not really safe for him to go to school. So what I'm doing is just hitting the areas that are a bit dark with this, and then take my light one and just give it a blend. So I'm not going for perfection here because the blends work a little different on pattern paper, so you will be able to see the stripes slightly through it. I'm also going to colour in a bit, so then if this flower doesn't cover it up properly, I'm just going to colour just a couple of these edges of the flowers just so it looks like it's greenery underneath. And I'm not being precise. We'll get a couple of these areas. Can you tell my level of craftiness today? Just get it done. Tell your boss your kid will be sick every Monday going forward. Jennifer, I wish I could, but I can only work in one of the offices on a Monday. On every other day of the week, there is no desk for me to work at. Because one of my bosses just said, can you do a makeup day? I said, can't this week because I've got lots and lots of appointments this week or later this week. And I said, so can't work a double next Monday because it's not a full day. So I said, can't work a double next Monday, but I can work this day out of a different office doing the office that I should be in today's work. So it's all a balancing act. Oh, something just popped outside. Don't mind me here, you girls will just have a chat, but I wish I could. Wish I could go live with you more days of the week, but it just doesn't quite work that way. I wish it did though. How cool would that be? Maybe you guys would get sick of me. What do you reckon? Okay, that's good. Is there such thing of getting sick of watching crafting videos? I watched a few this morning. It's really weird. I don't celebrate Halloween, but I don't mind watching a Halloween card making video. I'm a bit odd because I don't do Halloween at all. I lie. I've made some Halloween projects, but I really have no one to give them to. Okay, let's finish this one I did the other weekend because class wasn't last Sunday. It was the Sunday before because I had some of my teen girls here yesterday and we made some other cards. I think I've got one more card to show you after this, and I made that card with them, which was fun. Yes, that's very good, Jeannie. Very good. Hello, Miss J. You'd never get sick of me. Sorry, Miss J. Missed you popping in. Yes, you do need to start packing for the retreat, Miss Jamie. Okay, let's get... And the blends react differently on the pattern paper. They just don't have as much definition. You can definitely use them, but you lose a lot of definition. And do you know what? I'm even finding I'm losing the Memento ink on these as well. So it's not ideal using these on the pattern paper, but I'm definitely getting the effect that I want, which is just green leaves. It's not all that hard, just doing a bit of rough blending. I do just want to fill in some of these edges of the leaves so they look okay and look like, because I know the flower won't totally cover what I'm going to do. I'll go close. I don't know. That looks pretty good, but from this angle I can see some of the edges on that. So one of the girls did in class and I went, oh my God, you're an absolute genius. And she has been crafting for a really long time, so she knows her stuff. She's been crafting longer than I have. No, wrong lid, wrong lid. Hey, Miss Linda. Oh, I've already said hey to you, Linda. Yes, I try. Well, as I say, it's not my idea. It's Miss Katrina's idea. So, right, that's it with the colouring. So, this is one flower I have made before. Do you know what I don't have? I don't have any Whisper White cardstock. I have some here. I may need to cut some more. So I'm going to start with my hot air balloon punch. And I'm going to cut 4 of these. Now I don't need to do like the full bit. I'm going to get extra bits because they're all going to overlap on the back. So I just need to go, yeah, close enough is good enough. 2. Now I did miss a corner on that, but it doesn't really matter in the end because we'll be overlapping them anyway. So that's my 4 big petals. Let me empty the bits out of this. So that's the hot air balloon punch, and this is the perennial flower punch. Yes, exactly. I wish I could retire and make cards, Ellen. I know, I wish I could too. I mean, you're closer in age to retiring than me. Oh, look, I can get 1 perennial essence out of the end there. Let's see what other decent sized scraps I have. I don't think, no, I've only got little scraps. Right. So, and I'm cutting out 3 of the perennial flower. Okay, pop that back. So I just need 2 more. And I've realised, because I've broken another nail since I saw you last, I was opening a kitchen cupboard and my thumbnail flung off. I was not impressed because it hurt like hell and it still does. Okay. Right. Now I need to get out my Petal Pink ink and we are going to ink these up to match the background paper. That was a dead scrap. Denise, are you impressed I used that scrap to its very end, or shouldn't I have thrown it out? Because she is the queen of not getting rid of scraps. Yeah, it's broken below the white and it really hurts. They get done later this week, but I cannot wait for that day to come. That one's upside down. That's better. It's funny when you've been crafting for a while, you get to know which way is the right way and the wrong way with the punches. But I've realised I'm going to have trouble curling these flowers because I normally use my thumbnail and my right thumbnail, which is currently missing. Hey Ellen, did you know that you can also make a slightly smaller flower? I've done this. Oh, yes, this is Petal Pink, Esther. So we're matching the colours. I thought I did say that is Petal, this is Petal Pink. Okay, I need you to show me that flower wedge. Okay, I'm going to hold the end and I'm just going to do sort of 3/4. The bottom doesn't matter because that's going to be under, as long as we're sort of getting the 3/4 out. Crafting in a sore thumb doesn't really work. But hey, I'm here for you girls. Just for you. Okay, there's a sticky bit on that piece of paper. And one more. And we don't have a Miss Louisa today. They are out gallivanting together. Just give me a mo. Okay, no problems. So what you want to do is choose your most favourite flower to be the top flower. And I'm thinking I like this one. So I did use wet glue to layer these up just to give me a bit of wiggle room, you know, because I always like my wiggle room. And I think my glue is, oh no it's not, that's just got a lot of glue there. Okay, just stick it, it doesn't matter. Move the ink, move the glue. So what I'm doing when I, oh hang on, I'll curl them afterwards, is when I do them, when I'm layering them, I'm leaving room for the next petal to go in between so you see all 3 petals. I'm hoping that makes sense. So I've left these 3 spaces to pop this petal in. So then you can see all of the points of the petal. Okay, I do wonder if I can do this. No, it's not scary. You've done videos, Jamie. I'll at least do these bottom ones because I can't touch those ones now until they're dry. Okay, I can use my left finger. It works fine. It just feels wrong. Just do it, Jamie. Do you know what? Practice makes perfect. As long as you don't swear, I think you're doing fine. I try my very darndest not to swear often. Okay, these are not curled perfectly, but they are certainly close enough is good enough. Okay, you can also use a bone folder, but my hands won't let me use a bone folder. I'm all uncoordinated with the bone folder these days. Curling flowers, I don't know what, I think I just started using my fingernail and it's worked really well and I've lost the knack. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave that bottom one flat, and I've just done top 2 layers. So this is what some of my girls were doing. They were building their flower like on the card, where what I did with my original flower is I built it and then put it on the card. So we're going to try building it on the card, because that's what they were all doing, and I thought they were a bit smart doing it, really. Okay, so that sort of covers that. Okay, I've lost a petal. I still haven't picked up that light bulb off the floor either. It is still literally sitting on, oh, this one needs to go underneath. Oh well, too bad, so sad. It's staying there. Okay, that one can go there. This one can go there. And I like that it's not symmetrical, like I'm shoving some petals in further than others, because that's just how no flower, oh shit, sorry, oh, I swore, oops, sorry mum, although my mum's been a bad influence recently. Are you getting tons of comments saying each person is watching? I don't get every notification when someone comes in. So quite often if you guys say hello to someone, I see that and then I go, oh, so-and-so joined. Hi, so-and-so. Oops. Return. I just lost my thing. Okay, is my feed still going? Yep, I'm still going up there. Sorry, the feed that I was watching went. Yeah, I think it's when your friends join that happens, Jeannie. Okay, so there we go. I have done that one, and I can see some of the extra petals that I coloured have worked really well. I really like the shape of this one. I think I like building it on the card. There you go. Okay, let's, because this one's a bit too symmetrical. Don't know. Bit too, I don't know. You'll have to watch it and see the cards I made back in July. Wow, that'll be a lot of going back. Even just throw me a photo. I'm cool with the photo. Okay, so they are done. So we have our flowers done. What I'm going to work on now is the sentiments. So what I have done, out of our second Good Morning Magnolia box, I have taken the Thinking of You. Took a screenshot. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you, Wurge. Yeah, I just really couldn't justify buying the dies, because that isn't too hard of a shape to cut out, and the rest of it was just about punching out flowers, and I couldn't justify it, so I didn't buy it. Okay, this is my scrap piece. I need Mossy Meadow ink. I think I can, oh, that was close. You've only done to what? Yeah, I keep scrolling up to. Oh, that's good. I'm glad your dog is feeling better, Julie. We had ours at the vet on the weekend just for shots and checking her over because she's had a bit of a rash on her belly. But it seems all good. I do believe my mossy meadow's a bit dry. Quite possibly. If I ink it up at the edge, it's nice and juicy. 1. Oh, beautiful. And 2. Nice. Yes, I will definitely. Do you guys know how to re-ink a ink pad? Do you want me to show you while we're sitting here? That is in the neutrals colour palette. I'll just show you how to do it. So I keep my re-inkers in one of our big wood mount boxes. And I keep them in colour families. And that's a mossy meadow. I just thought I'd show you while I'm here. Oops, I scrolled up. Now I'm missing comments as well. Please show me. Right. So, I probably over ink mine, but that's okay. So, I drop drops all around, round and around. You can see them soak in. It's like watching, well, it's quicker than watching paint dry, really. I sort of try and get them a bit even-ish. I don't know how many drops I put there, but you know, you just do what feels right. I don't leave it there though. What I do, I have a bone folder dedicated to everything inky. So you can see this bone folder is dedicated to my inky bit, to my inky endeavours. So I like butter it like a piece of toast, spread out that ink, and that is my ink pad re-inked. And then if I want to use, if it's too inky, I do the same thing with a bit more force to push it down when I'm using more delicate, distinctive stamps. And then I just grab a baby wipe and wipe it off. Yeah, I've had to jump in and out a few times. I think it's Facebook because whenever I check, it is actually filming fine. So I think it's Facebook being mean to us today. So that is now all clean and I can pop it back in its home, ready to go. So there you go. You've seen me ink a re-ink an ink pad today. My word. And then I'm not anal about putting them away at all. You'll understand they sit up perfectly. Like they stand up, but whenever I open it, they lose their beautiful. So that's how they go, and it goes back up on my shelf away, ready to be used next time I need to re-ink an ink pad. Right, I have the thinking of you. I'm now using the Timeless Label Punch and punching this out. So while my hand tremors there. See, I find the spoons, I have used a spoon once and I ripped the foam in that ink pad. So I just like using a bone folder just because I know it is totally smooth with no snaggy bits. But hey, that's just me. You can use whatever you want as long as it's got no sharp bits. Okay. I've purposely put the thinking, oh, I've punched them the wrong way. Have I? I've punched them the wrong way. I'm going to have to put them both on this side, which is not kind to what I wanted. That's okay. Let's just deal with it. let's just deal with it. Okay, so I stamped onto So Saffron. Sorry for not telling you. I am going to grab, if you're my trimmer, it'll be where it's meant to be. It's just, oh, one I've done right, one I've done wrong. I'm bizarre. Okay, so because I can do this, oops. So cut that end off. Yep. Rubbish is just going on the floor apparently. Cut that one off. Making sure I have nice straight lines is why I'm using the trimmer, because I can't free cut a straight line to save my life. I would lose that one. Okay, card base is over, and I just stuck these on flat. I did not do anything fancy because there's so much dimension in that flower. We don't need much else. Wonder how long I can keep this glue going, because it's certainly hitting the end of its life. Okay, I just have a stained finger. Okay, that one's on there. Oh my god, that's expensive. No, I couldn't be bothered, Jamie. I'm just going to work with it. Work smart, not hard is my motto of the day. Okay. Is that one done? And it can go in the place where I originally intended it to go. And then for my final sprinkling, I'm a bit impressed by this. You know, I like colouring things with my dimensional, so what I did, I'm making So Saffron pearls, but this is how the pearls come, but I really want to make an effort to finish this packet. So we'll use them all the same size, and I'm going to grab the So Saffron Dark blend, and we're going to colour the pearls to match our project. So how many did I end up using? I ended up using 5. So I want to colour 10 of these. So you just go round and round. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you can see the colour difference, or at least I hope you can. I'll bring it up so you can see the colour difference. They're subtle, but it's just a bit nicer to match the project other than not matching the project. And I've got a couple of boo-boos to cover up on my original one. I had an inky finger that, of course, I put there. Put my big finger there. So I'll do a bit of a cluster here. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, they don't want to play ball or pearl. They don't want to play pearl. I'm going to chase this one all the way. Aha. Gotcha. No, I don't. Yes, I do. So pop one up here, and I really don't like how far away that one is. That's a bit nicer. I'm thinking I want some, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they're being a pain. Right. Now I'm popping ones that shouldn't be coming off. Yes, it is such a budget friendly way. Oh, you don't have any at all. Yes, yes, okay. Is this where I met? Yes, I know. I was there when you got the 4 blends, Woodbridge. You forget this fact that we were at the same event. I was there because we all gave them to you because we all had full sets in the table pick. I remember that well. I'm thinking I want to use an extra one down here. Okay, getting there. It's weird I'm embellishing before I even stick the card together, but you know, nice to change it up a bit. Oh my dear word. Right, getting out the big guns. Oh, now I've stuck it down to the... just isn't working. Yes, how do they compare, Ellen? Oh, you use the spatula. Well, I like you. I'm going to... No, do I have it? I think I'm just so used to using the end of these. Okay, so if I put on there, right, I'll put this one back on because I have the spatula end at the other end. Let's take Woodbridge's advice. See, marginally better. Marginally. Oh, you were right. Always right. No, maybe not. Okay, I've got one here. I can always colour more if required. I think I do. Just colour 2 more and I think I'm right. 1 and 2. I don't think they give us enough big ones and too many little ones because I normally like using the big, medium and small. And they give us like so many small ones. Who knew that was going to happen? I did. Okay, that one there. And I hope that's not... Oh, that's my builder or it's my husband back. I'm not sure. And that one up there, so I've got a nice diagonal line. Next, I'm going to grab my Perennial Essence Floral Centers, glue those on, and then all we have to do is assemble the card. Similar or hang on. Ah, so which do you prefer, which? I mean, I know you've got probably a full set of Copics, but I mean, Copics are just, you don't get the Stampin' Up colours or you don't get the Stampin' Up, you haven't got the light and the dark. Hi, I'm just doing a video.
Oh, okay. A live one?
A live one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So pop this flower centre in. It's in the toy room.
Oh, it's just like you've been swimming.
It's in the swimming, yeah. You've been swimming,
No,
so
no, no.
that's it.
Really? How you feeling?
Okay. Right. This one in here. Then we will just do our card base, do our layering, and we're all done. Oh, Jamie said hi, David.
Yeah.
There you go, you got a hello back. Okay. Okay, so la 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 la. I swear I just dropped a piece of pattern paper across the floor. Right, so let's, oh, I have one too many card bases.
See you, Mrs.
See you, miss. Okay, so my clean bone folder that doesn't have, okay, got that one. Always make sure when you've scored it, the mountain goes on the inside because it scores easier. And that's the way it's meant to go. Right. Good morning, Miss Jenny. Okay. Glue. And we're done. 2 cards. I don't know how long I've been on. 2 cards in an hour. That's not too bad. Yes, they were pre-planned, but still, with the colouring and the assembling and all of that, I cannot complain. So Saffron card bases, the Mossy Meadow pattern paper, and then the Petal Pink adorned paper, because it's very adorned. 45 minutes. Thanks, Jenny. That's not too bad. Not too shabby at all. You can have a lazy morning. I have too. Only because I didn't have to get up and go to work. Although other things have cropped up that I now have to go out and do later, but that's okay. Okay. Glue on these babies. God, I love this pattern. So I'll be using this pattern in my next project and making them not petal pink. I'll be customizing this. So just some lovely layers. I just love that layered look. It just makes it pop. And one more, and then we're going to put stickers on the back. And you never know, I might just send one of these in the mail to someone. I might do a sneaky draw. Thank you. No refills for blends yet. If you are a demonstrator and you do want refills and tips for the blends, please sandbox it. Otherwise, Stampin' Up don't know we want it. So the more people that pop it in the sandbox on the Demonstrator website, the more likely we will be to get these types of things in the future. Okay, stickers for the back. I had to start a whole new sheet yesterday. Well, I thought I needed to start a whole new sheet, but I didn't quite. Oops. I am a dill and accidentally stuck one of the stickers on top of another. Ah, well. Okay. One sticker on the back, so whoever I give it to knows my details and might tell a friend. You never know your luck in the big city. Might get a commission job out of it. And then I've got this one, and they are all done. So I will bring in all the things I've used, all the goodies. Just let me recap this. We know what? The sandboxing. If someone whinges at me, one of my team whinges at me, I tell them to sandbox it because I can't generally fix it for them. Okay, so I have used the Good Morning Magnolia stamp set. I have used the Mossy Meadow blends, the So Saffron Dark blend, and I have also used some of the basic pearls, the hot air balloon punch, the perennial flower punch, and the timeless label punch, and the perennial essence flower centers, as well as the Magnolia Lane paper. It does look like a propeller. It does. It does. It does. Ooh. Oh, see, these are the stickers that I use, which I actually got from the Stampin' Up printers. So, yeah, but I will be sure to check out the flower that you did. If anyone has any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And my assumption is that after I have an appointment on Friday, I should be able to pop on live a little later than what I normally do, so like early afternoon. So thank you guys for joining me on my unusually scheduled live, and have a great afternoon or evening. Thanks guys. Bye.